I'm Kay Crider, and I'm a UUA Congregational Stewardship Services consultant.
And I'm Mark Ewert. I'm also a Congregational Stewardship Services consultant, and we're talking today as part of Fourth, which is a stewardship development program. And I'm talking to Kay specifically about operational aspects of stewardship. So to start us off, Kay, can you tell me a little bit about best practices for running fundraising drives?
Sure. We recommend that you form a year-round stewardship team, so it's not just piecemeal throughout the year. You can coordinate everything, build a calendar so that you know when your annual budget drive is happening, when the fundraising activities are happening that are different than that, such as a holiday bazaar or an annual auction or a capital campaign. And that lets you also focus on what the messaging is. It can be a big picture message for the mission and vision of the church rather than just individual line items.
Mm-hmm. That's great information. And how do congregations determine what they might ask of individual congregants as far as financial contributions?
Well, the UUA has what's called the Fair Share Giving Guide, and you can download that from the UUA website. It's really an economic justice tool that allows each congregant or household to figure out how much is good for them to give fair share by looking at their individual finances.
Mm-hmm. And so congregations will do a lot of communication with their congregants around stewardship issues. Do you have any tips for people about communicating through the different media?
Sure. Well, there's lots of different media we can use today. Traditionally, we just had the hard copy brochures, sermons, announcements from the pulpit, and hard copy newsletters. Today, we have all the social media tools as well. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have listservs, blogs, emails. So we recommend that you get the message out on all those different levels so that you can reach the largest number of congregants as you can.
And so are the messages different for each of the different types of media that you're using?
No, it's great if you have a consistent message, and along with that, we recommend that it be a positive and uplifting message. Why is it that you give to the church, and what compels you? What do you love about the church? Mm-hmm. Where do you want to go with the church? As opposed to a message about you need to give to pay for utilities or rent or salaries.
Mm-hmm. And every congregation has a new member process. How can that new process support stewardship in the congregation?
Well, at a new member orientation, for example, it's great to have someone come and speak who's passionate about stewardship and can come and tell the new members why they are compelled to give to the church, what's meaningful to them about the church, and why they are a fair share contributor. And that helps the new members figure out what their financial contribution is going to be.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of financial contributions, what would you recommend about a financial budgeting and reporting process?
Well, a good way to report or present a budget to a congregation is through a program pie chart, and that's different than a line item budget. A program pie chart has different categories of the programs of your church. For example, worship and music, lifespan religious education, outreach to the larger community, your connection to the UUA denomination and their activities, creating community within your own church. So that way, people can focus on what it is that their money is going towards. It's going towards the program and the larger mission and vision of the church.
Mm-hmm. That's helpful. And I know that there is on the Congregational Stewardship Services blog a posting all about creating a program pie chart, so you can look for those. Thank you very much, Kay.
All right, thanks.